This is Sway. Sway is a simple and intuitive new way to express your ideas by creating and sharing a polished, interactive web canvas of your ideas that looks great on any screen. So in this example, let's take a look at a small business woodworking company that's trying to tell people about what their business is all about. And if you see I start to scroll through the Sway, I can see that this is organized in a more traditional vertical orientation for all their content, with all the content laid out linearly from start to finish. But I can start to get a sense of all the types of interactive elements that Sway can let you include really easily. For example, not only have they listed their address, but they've included a map which is interactive, so you can get a sense of where in Denver, Colorado this small business happens to be located. You can also see other types of elements coming together to help tell the story for Coho woodcrafters. So you can see images and text, which is largely what they're using in this case to talk about their business. So they talk about their history, they talk about who they are and what their process is, who the founders are, who they work with, what we do, the types of wood that they use, their process, how they use refurbished wood a lot, how to care for your woodworking once you've actually bought a piece from them. Then you can see at the bottom here, they've included a bunch of customer testimonials. And this is a nice example of the stack layout that you can apply to photos. So here they have customer testimonials that you can just tap or click to go through to get a sense for what Coho Woodworkers' business is all about. So here you see we're viewing that same Sway on a mobile device. In this case, on a browser, because all you need to view a Sway that's been shared with you is a browser. But here you can see that Sway is automatically reflowing all of the content to make sure that the layout and formatting is going to look great on this mobile screen size. So you can see the title has been reflowed, for example, but you can see that all that rich content is still there. So there's that map, all the sections are maintained, the photos are still full bleed, all the content is still there, but you can see that it's doing a really good job of reflowing and making this a great consumption experience here on the mobile device. And that makes sense too, because especially where the original layout was vertically oriented, so you'd scroll from top to bottom, it makes a lot of sense to maintain that orientation when viewing here on a mobile device, particularly because people are so used to viewing web content here on mobile devices in a vertically scrolling way. But the difference with Sway is that it still maintains all of that rich content and interactivity that you saw in the full browser on the PC earlier. And so for example, if you see me coming down here to the testimonials section, you can see I can still go full screen and look at those testimonial images if I want, but I can still continue to interact with that photo stack just as easily as I did on the browser on the Surface. So you can see a really rich experience here on mobile, and then of course I can go share and do all those other things as well.